Hey, Oregon. I'm still working on Senate Bill 124, 1985. I'm trying to put all the raw audio up for you. But while I was working on it, I heard this couple more tidbits. I thought I'd play them for you.
Titles.
All those fraudulent, illegal titles that are out there. What's the status of those?
Madam Chairman,
Just add another question. Joanne?
I'm not sure I understand your question.
Well, you've issued titles to people that you're not supposed to issue titles to, right?
Correct.
Are they legal?
Madam Chair, one of the other things that this bill does, which was the avoid in the current statutes, in Section 3, it says if this state has issued a certificate of title for a vehicle, the vehicle shall remain titled by the state and subject to all of the provisions of the code unless one or two things occur, basically it being registered in another jurisdiction or that it becomes no longer subject to titling.
No longer subject to titling. And that's based on, that's the use of the vehicle. You might be like a Uber driver and you might work Mondays and Tuesdays, but on Wednesday you're off and you're just going to the store to get a loaf of bread. You're not in a commercial capacity. That's the use of the car. If you're using it in a private for a private purpose, it's not subject to title and registration.
Well, Madam Chair, I think that the part of Senate Bill 124 that talks about rulemaking certainly puts the public on notice as to what is potentially subject to title. We need to know that, and so that's far better than what we've had in the past. There's no question. I guess in our perfect world, we would agree with Senator Fry that everything that has a motor and has wheels probably needs a title, but that's probably going further than the department or some of Oregon's consumers want us to go.
So are you now backing up to say that it's okay as it is, or that it needs...
I have to chime in right here. Anything with a motor that has wheels, according to Senator Fry, he says that they should be subject to title, but that's not how it is. That's not how it was. It's not how it is. I'm going to take it back. I'm sorry I interrupted there.
Has a motor and has wheels probably needs a title, but that's probably going further than the department or some of Oregon's consumers want us to go.
So are you now backing up to say that it's okay as it is, or that it needs tightening up?
We would hope that the department could give you the laundry list that needs to be subject to their rulemaking authority, and the rest of the list, of course, would never be tightened.
Never.
If that's possible, maybe.
Is that possible, Joanne, with things moving in and out?
Madam Chair, we can certainly take a look at what we can do in that area. I suspect it would have to include most any vehicle that is specifically exempted because of things like weight or ownership or these things that do switch back and forth.
These things that do switch, she's going to say, she should have said use. It's weight, ownership, or use. The guy that's talking, it's Frank Bronner. He's a Oregon bank. He's from the Oregon Bankers Association. And then, of course, that's Joanne Peterson talking for the Highway Division. Anyways, I'm going to continue working on this. I'm going to continue to share videos on this. There's a lot, and we're going to get into it. Subscribe if you're interested in following the story so you don't miss anything. And I'll just keep going.